Hi everybody. In this video, we are going to walk through how to list your rink on IceTime so you can start marketing your ice and accepting online bookings and payments. So the first step is to click on the Add Your Rink button in the top right-hand corner of the homepage. By clicking on this button, you will be taken to the listing creation page where you'll fill out in these fields titled here your rink title, your rink name, and then the listing description, which can include information or background about your rink that you'd like to share. I find that every rink has a cool and unique story and history that can be shared here, but this field also serves as a space to include any relevant information skaters should know about booking your ice, like if they need to sign any waivers or forms or need insurance documents to book with you, and instructions on how to obtain those things. So we can write in Brendan's Rink, for example, and type in test for the listing description. Then we'll click on the next button at the bottom, which will take us to the category section. The category section lets you select the type of ice that you're listing, whether it's a full sheet where someone rents out the whole sheet of ice, like a private instructor doing lessons, coaches adding another practice for their team, or just a group of friends looking to get some shinnying together, whatever the reason may be. The same can go for mini rinks. If you have a mini rink that you rent out for the same reasons, IceTime can also support that. And then we also support public skates too, which is where someone can reserve a spot in a designated time slot that's open to the public for different purposes, whether it's a stick time, open hockey, open figure skating, or a general public skate for families to come out to. One thing that's important to call out is just that you will have to go through this process and set up an individual listing for each category that you want to make available to be booked. But that's just one thing to call out. So for the purposes of this example, we'll go with a full sheet. We'll fill in our location, 2400 Pacific, which is where I am right now. And then next, we will get into pricing. These pricing fields will change depending on the category of ice that you're listing. For example, for a full sheet or a mini rink, you'll select an hourly rate and then the minimum amount of time a booking can be made for. Then the final price to the end user will be prorated based on the duration that they book the ice for. But if you were to book a public skate, for example, and head down to the pricing fields, you'll notice these have now changed. So here, if you do go ahead with setting up a listing for a public skate, you can go ahead and set how much it costs for an individual to book ice with you, how many people are allowed on the ice at any given time. And then also, if you do charge for skate rentals, you can enter that in here as well. So let's say it's $5 for this particular skate. We can have 100 people on the ice, and skate rentals cost $5. And we'll use that as our pricing. So after setting your price, the next step is an important one, which is setting your availability. Setting your availability lets skaters know when they can book your ice. All you have to do is go in and select the date that you'd like to make your ice available, and then choose a start time and an end time. For this example, we can choose, let's do 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. And then we can go ahead and if this ice is available on a recurring basis, on Tuesdays, for example, you tend to have 8:30 to 10:30 a.m. as an open time slot. You can go ahead and choose, this is a weekly recurring ice slot, and choose the end date that suits you best. And then from there, you just click on Save the Time Slot button, and the availability will load, and you're all set. The only other thing to call out is once the availability does load, beneath the calendar view here, you're going to be able to see on which days you have which open ice slots that can be booked. Just to see all of your different slots, we break it up by month. So if you want to see for January, for example, you can see all of the ice slots here will be found below the calendar. Same thing with February, March, so on and so forth. So that's how you view what ice you have listed as available. The final piece is just setting up your photos, uploading some photos so that people can get a feel for your rink before they show up. Let's go ahead and choose this photo right here. It looks like a nice rink. And then you just click post your listing. So the final step is just to set up your Stripe account so that you can accept payments automatically online, which we'll cover in our next video. But if you have any questions before getting to that step, please reach out to me at contact@icetime.us, and I'll be happy to help you out. Thanks a lot.